Ever wondered if your Viking ancestors could influence your visa status? It might sound like an odd question, but let's delve into the past to uncover some fascinating connections. Imagine, if you will, the year AD 793. The peaceful island monasteries of Lindisfarne off the northeast coast of England suddenly find themselves under attack from seafaring marauders, the Vikings. This marked the beginning of the Viking Age, a period of exploration, raiding, and eventually settlement. Fast forward a few decades to the 9th century. The Vikings established the Danelaw, a region in England where their laws held sway. This era saw a significant influx of Scandinavian settlers who lived, worked, and intermarried with the local population. So here's a thought to ponder. Could these historical events, the Viking raids and the Danelaw period, have potential implications on modern visa applications? Now, wouldn't it be interesting if your Viking lineage could give you a leg up in your visa application? Let's explore this further. Before we jump into the past, let's make sense of the present. What exactly is a UK ancestry visa? Now, this little gem is a special type of visa available for Commonwealth citizens. And not just any Commonwealth citizen, mind you. You need to have a grandparent who was born on the lovely shores of the UK, the rugged cliffs of the Channel Islands, or the enchanting Isle of Man. Unveiling the perks, we find the right to work and study in the UK. Yes, you heard right. You can toil away in London's bustling cityscape or delve into academia in the hallowed halls of Cambridge. Not too shabby, eh? You can also bring family members with you, so no need to leave anyone behind. So if your grandparent was born in the UK, you're in luck. But what about those Viking ancestors? Could they help you too? Well, hold on to your helmets as we dive into that in the next scene. Now back to our main question. Could your Viking lineage influence your eligibility for a UK ancestry visa? Let's delve into this. The UK ancestry visa, while fascinating in its own right, does have its constraints. It takes into account only your ancestry up to your grandparents. So, even if your great-great-great-grandfather was a well-respected Viking chieftain, I'm afraid that won't quite cut it. Furthermore, tracing Viking ancestry becomes a bit of a rabbit hole. Historical records are patchy at best, and the genetic dilution over centuries makes it quite a challenge to prove your Viking roots definitively. It's akin to finding a needle in a historical haystack, if you will. So, while it's a captivating idea, your Viking ancestors may not be your ticket to a UK visa. But don't let that stop you from exploring your roots and understanding your heritage. Who knows what fascinating stories you might uncover